Good morning. Another Rise and Shine yoga. It's a beautiful morning, so let's step onto our mat. Grab yourself a drink if you need it, but otherwise we can go straight into our first opening sequence. So just finding your feet at the top of the mat, rolling back those shoulders, lifting the chest. Let's send the fingertips back by interlacing them, clasping the hands and sending the hands down the back, opening up those shoulders. Take the head back if that feels okay. Inhale, soften the knees. Let's come down to a forward fold. So generous bend of those knees, particularly first thing in the morning. Chest down to thighs. Giving the head a gentle shake now. Start to draw the fingertips up towards the ceiling. So really opening out the shoulders, starting to tuck that chin in. As we inhale, let's keep those fingers interlaced. Come to your flat back extension. Feels a little different with our arms behind us. So that when you exhale and come to your forward fold this time, maybe you can find more space in the shoulders. Do that a couple of times. So inhaling, keeping that interlaced if you can, and exhaling, forward fold. One more inhale, really opening out, and as we exhale to a forward fold, now we can release the hands, bring those fingers down to the mat, and just pedal out the feet a little. So we're working into the legs, into the hamstrings. I'm going to take my right hand down to the mat, and by all means use a block here. Bending the right leg, left leg is long. Let's inhale that left arm, all the way up. So we're really coming to a nice twist, getting into the IT band of the left leg. Look up towards the hand, top hand, or down for stability. One more breath here. Exhale that top hand down. Let's just bend the knees alternately a couple of times before we go on to the other side. So you're bending the left leg, left hand down to the mat, reaching that right arm up, looking up or down, whatever works best for you today. One more full breath. Take that right hand down, inhale, flat back extension, exhale, forward fold. Placing the hands on the mat, let's take the left leg back, lower the left knee, inhale, come to your low lunge. Exhale, hands down, peel back that right leg. So we're going to come to our full plank, holding here, a couple of push-ups. So really push that mat away, bringing the elbows in, and then push back up. So I'm only lowering as far as my elbows are level with my hips. Just one more push up. Good, hold, and then push the hips up into your downward facing dog. So that will have woken you up this morning. Start to bend the knees, working into a really nice morning stretch. So now we're going to bend both knees, sending the hips still high. So we're in this modified downward facing dog. Take your time getting here. So as we crouch back, really sending those hips back, we're going to push the body forward into a plank, hold for a breath, and then crouch back. So the whole time, those arms are long. We're not bending the elbows. Let's do this twice more. Crouch back and then push with the toes to bring the body into the plank. One more, crouch back, push the body with the toes, then send the hips one more time into your downward facing dog. Lift the right leg, bring that right knee towards the chest. Hold it here for 3, 2, 1, and then send it back into your three-legged dog and lowering it back to the mat so you end up in downward facing dog. We'll do the same on the other side. Lift the left leg, draw the left knee towards the chest, hold for 3, 2, 1, send it up to three-legged dog, and then back down to down dog. Just holding here. And start to tiptoe the feet towards the hands. Bend the knees, inhale, come back up to standing, sweeping those arms up and overhead, reaching the fingers away, exhaling back to Tadasana. Let's go through a whole sequence one more time. Inhaling, arms up and overhead. As we exhale, we're going to sweep the arms behind us, interlacing the fingers, drawing them down the back body. Exhale, soften those knees, come to your forward fold, arms up and overhead. Keeping the interlace, let's come to our flat back extension. Exhale, forward fold. So each time we do this, perhaps you'll be noticing a little change throughout the back, maybe the backs of the legs. Exhale, forward fold. One more time, flat back extension. And as you come to your forward fold this time, let's release the hands down to the mat. Just finding your Uttanasana. Give that head a little bit of time, a little bit of attention, nodding yes and no. And then we're going to pick the right leg up, sending that back, lowering the right knee. Inhale. Reach arms up and overhead. Hold here. Exhale, the hands to frame the foot. Pick up the right knee, send the left leg back. We're going to do those 3 push-ups one more time. So hug your elbows into the body, look straight down, lower just to a chaturanga if you can, and try to push up in one long plank. Let's see if we can get 2 more out there. Good. Last one. And then lower all the way to the mat, untucking the toes. Inhale to cobra. Exhale down to the mat. Fingers come wide, in line with my shoulders, onto the fingertips. Lift the elbows. Inhale, exalted cobra. Exhale down to the mat. Bring the hands this time just to hover. So they're in line with the shoulders, but they're just hovering above the mat. So that as we inhale, we're really using the back muscles to draw back and lift the chest. Hold. Exhale down to the mat, hands on the mat. Push with the knees and the hands to send the hips back to your extended child's pose. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, soften. Just walking the fingers forwards, sending my elbows down, so I'm rooting down in the elbows so that when we send the hips forwards, we're going to make our way into a Sphinx pose. So elbows are underneath shoulders, palms flat on the mat, closing the eyes, just starting to allow the body to settle down. This is a really nice morning back bend, a supported back bend where we can go as deeply as we want. So it's a nice place just to explore how your back is feeling, particularly first thing, but at any time. And use this pause in your practice just to ensure you're in the right place to take on the rest of your day, whatever that may bring you. Take one more breath here. And then lifting the hips, we'll walk the hands back so that we're sitting back onto our heels. Drawing the head, neck and spine up tall. Inhale the arms up and overhead. And as the palms come together, let's draw them down the centre line, past the third eye, past the throat, past the heart, and to our sternum, just tucking the chin in. Take these next couple of breaths, these next couple of moments on your mat, just to ready yourself and know that you are enough today. Enjoy the rest of your day. Namaste.